cool. Tudor Revival architecture. Steeply pitched asymmetrical roof over the entrance. But it doesn't have the half timbering over the facade.
Doesn't say anything about medicine, can't shut up about architecture. Great.
I know. I don't know what happened. Being around House, he's such a legend. He's so intimidating. I'm not like that around ordinary people. Oh, not that you guys are ordinary. It's just that he's so brilliant and you work under him so you're not as imposing. I'm gonna be quiet.
Good idea.
Dugan didn't give you a key?
Patients know we're coming. They can hide something relevant to their illness, intentionally or unintentionally. Their knowledge changes things.
Are you a vampire? It's okay. We're inviting you in.
But our patient didn't. I can't do this, I'm sorry.
Well, she's gonna be a big help.
Yeah, what a rube being uncomfortable breaking into a stranger's house.
Part of our job description, not the most morally ambiguous part.
Give her a chance. She's fresh, enthusiastic, has no bad habits we need to reteach.
She's a med student with no practical experience. That means every procedure, every blood draw, she needs one of us there to supervise.
Is this attitude about her not having an MD after her name? Because I wonder if it has more to do with her being a brainiac.
That's not it at all.
I'm not thrilled someone else might be the smartest person on the team now. I can only imagine how you feel.
You're not smarter than me.
Oh, yeah? You find this? A jug of unpasteurized cider could be tainted with E. coli, and that's what's causing the liver to shut down.
E. coli is found in animals, so unless he's drinking pork cider. Pork cider? I need the number of the patent office.
There are indirect ways of contracting E. coli.
Masters refused to go on the search with us.
Interesting. Which raises the question, what is your problem with her?
He is intimidated by her intelligence.
Why would that bother Taub? He's been working with people smarter than him for a long time. I think perky new girl makes you feel old.
She's basically the same age as 13.
Yeah, she's a student. Makes you contemplate your med school days. Back when you had hair, muscle tone, and no need for a regular prostate exam.
Makes sense. Just like E. coli. Orchards make cider out of apples they can't sell otherwise, like if they've fallen onto the ground, like into some cow feces.
Which would mean our esteemed patient is literally full of BS. Cool. Go get the ingenue and start the patient on aztreonam and plasmapheresis.
He said to start the patient on The
cell sorter separates the plasma from the remaining cellular components, thereby removing
toxins, antibodies, cryoglobulins. I think we should tell our patient about breaking into his house.
Why would we do that?
Because the reason not to tell him was that he might hide something. Now that rationale is moot.
The rationale now is no upside, big downside.
How can we ask our patients to trust us if we're not honest with them?
How can we ask the patient to trust us after we tell him he can't trust us? Fine. Tell him. Clear your conscience, because that's what's important.
Well, if you would let me run that ad, everybody would be talking about immigration instead. All right, look, here's what we're gonna say. Yeah, he was in Iraq, and we're all grateful for his sacrifice. You chose to honor your country through public service and have voted 46 times to expand the Pentagon's budget for programs, which, oh, by the way, Moreno wants to cut. All right, I'll draft it up and send it over.
You should probably slow down until you're out of the hospital.
It's a busy week.
Aren't you curious how we came up with this diagnosis?
You're doctors, isn't that your job?
But how we knew you were drinking apple cider.
Oh, you had to found that at my house, so I guess you guys broke in there.
It doesn't bother you?
Medicine's like politics. At the end of the day, all that matters is results.
That's not true. Respect matters. Honesty and integrity matter.
Have you ever thought about running for public office? Because I would love to have someone like you as an opponent.
Watch the replacement fluid line.
Oh, right, sorry. You ever wonder why American voter turnout rates are among the lowest in the developed world? Mr. Dugan?
Mr. Dugan? What's wrong? Can you hear me? He's paralyzed. Call Foreman and Chase, get him down here. Mr. Dugan.
We think it's a transient ischemic attack. The clot must have broken up before we could find it. He was temporarily paralyzed, but is regaining mobility and speech.
So what causes rash, liver failure, clots, and the uncontrollable urge to rat out your coworkers? Oh, no, wait. That last one was you, not the patient.
I wasn't trying to rat. I was clearly trying to honor my ethical obligation. Portal vein thrombosis could be caused by Wilson's disease.
Hooray! You popped your cherry, diagnostically speaking. Unfortunately, first time always sucks. Pitch doesn't make any sense. Dugan's cornea was normal. You're obviously brilliant. So why would you hide your mind?
I was brainstorming.
I'm not talking about your stupid ideas about the patient. I mean your stupid ideas about morality.
My stupid ideas are what most doctors consider the rules for professional conduct. What about a neuroendocrine tumor?
Not without diminished mental capacity, loss of judgment. Disseminated intravascular coagulation, however, fits.
Rules are just helpful guidelines for stupid people who can't make up their own mind. You obviously don't fit into that category, so why put yourself there?
Masters is right about a neuroendocrine tumor. Because, yes, Dugan has had a loss of judgment. He made this totally inflammatory anti-immigration campaign commercial for Anderson. It just got leaked online.
You're arguing Dugan's politics are a sign that he's mentally compromised?
No, his tactics. He's most likely the one who leaked it, and all the commentators are saying Anderson will catch a major backlash.
And honesty is a great idea, until your patient asks if her distended abdomen makes her look fat.
House, I hate to interrupt your ethics debate, but we have two solid ideas on the table.
CT from his neck to his abdomen for neuroendocrine tumors. Run a D-dimer and fibrinogen for DIC. Masters, if lying to a patient saved their life, would you do it?
No.
That's a lie. If your grandma gave you a really crappy tea cozy for Christmas, would you tell her you liked it?
Yes, but that's different.
So you lie when it doesn't matter, but you won't when it does. How'd you get so screwed up?